Join me in this episode as we liven up an everyday kitchen staple. Welcome to the Sewing Report. I'm Jen. This channel is all about making sewing and crafts fun and approachable. I've got a fun project for you today. We are going to be embellishing a kitchen apron. I got this apron at IKEA a while ago. It is cute and I like the color, but I'm gonna be honest, it was a little boring, so I thought, let's jazz it up a little bit. So I found this really cute pineapple applique design. I decided to put that on the front because I am a big fan of the TV show Psych, and if you know anything about the show, pineapples are a big deal. So I'm going to be walking you through the process of hooping, marking, and stitching out the applique design. Plus I've got a couple mini product reviews. I've started using a couple new to me things. The first is this embroidery vinyl fabric. It's called Luxe Sparkle Vinyl. So I'm going to be walking you through what this is all about. And the other new thing I've been using is this metallic thread line. It's called Glisten, and so far so good. So we're going to be going into all that right now. I've been looking for a good vinyl material to embroider with, and this is the winner. Luxe Sparkle Vinyl is machine washable and iron safe. You can even sew with it. It has a smooth, glittery surface with cloth backing. I've also been on the hunt for a solid metallic thread, and this one is a decent option but not perfect. Glisten is 40 weight metallic wrapped rayon thread made by Filtech. It's a little hard to find, but I'll link a few places where you can get it in the description box. I'll be using the Kloss metallic needle in size 90/14. And I've started using pre-wound bobbins. Honestly, I haven't noticed a huge difference, but they are convenient. Let's bust open this Torfly apron. It's 100% cotton canvas and cost around $5. IKEA has some of the best textiles for your embroidery projects. Now, I've already done a test stitch out of my design with the same materials just to foresee any potential issues. It also comes in handy as a template for placement so I can determine where it should go. Here's how I marked my placement lines. Lengthwise, I folded the apron in half and marked the center point at the top and a little further down. Unfold the apron and lay it out flat. Then take a clear flexible ruler and connect those dots with a vertical line. Use a water or air-soluble pen, nothing permanent. With the help of temporary spray adhesive, I stuck my sheet of tearaway stabilizer to the back of the apron. By folding that in half lengthwise, I could match up the center of the stabilizer with the apron. The reason I did this is to eliminate the stabilizer shifting around during the hooping and embroidery. I decided to place the design closer to the top of the apron and use the vertical line to center the hoop. Getting the top and bottom hoops to align with the item you're hooping is always a little bit difficult. It usually takes me several tries and it can be frustrating, so have some patience. Because this is fairly standard cotton fabric, I did not use a water-soluble topper this time because there's really not much texture to the material. Getting the apron situated in the embroidery machine was not difficult at all. I did roll up the bottom of the apron so it didn't shift around a lot while the machine is in motion. Here's the pineapple design on the display. I lowered the tension to 3.4 and that seemed fine for this project. If you already know how applique designs work, you're welcome to fast forward through a lot of this, but I wanted to include all of the steps for embroidery newcomers to show all that's involved. First is the placement stitch so you know where to place the applique material. I cut a piece of vinyl slightly larger than the body of the pineapple. The tack down stitch secures the material. After the tack down stitch, I removed the hoop entirely and cut off the excess vinyl using my curved scissors. You can actually pre-cut the applique shapes, and I have a separate video on that method. When that's done, return the hoop to the machine and continue with the next shape, which is the crown of the pineapple. And I did switch out the thread from gold to green. This is a question I get a lot, but if your design does not have all of these steps, it is not an applique design and you won't be able to do this. Without more advanced embroidery software, you can't really convert a regular design into an applique design. The crown section was a bit trickier to cut out because of all of those pointy leaves. After the tack down stitch, an applique design will then have a satin stitch that cleanly hides the raw edges of whatever material you're using. Moving back to the body of the pineapple, I switched my thread back to gold. This design has decorative stitching on the main part of the pineapple, which is really cute. So far, I do like the glisten metallic thread, although I did experience a few thread breaks along the way. I have yet to find a metallic or sparkly thread that completely eliminates this issue, but this thread is better than others I've tried, where I got a thread break literally every couple of minutes. Once the design is finished stitching out, all that's left is trimming the threads on the back, removing the apron from the hoop, and tearing off any excess stabilizer. I absolutely love this sparkle vinyl. It really adds a special touch to embroidery designs, and I can't wait to play around more with this material. Okay, and full disclosure, I'm gonna be keeping this one for me because it turned out so cute. I love this pineapple design, and I'm gonna link everything I use below in the description box. And this is a really easy afternoon type project if you need a gift for somebody or if you just wanna make something for yourself. Also, I think a really cool thing to do would be to do a monogram on the apron, especially, you know, I'm in the South, everybody loves monograms. You could also make your own apron and then monogram it or do an embroidery design on it as well. I would maybe use like a heavier cotton or a cotton canvas for the material. You do want something a bit more substantial, but there are a ton of free or very budget-friendly apron patterns out there. Also, quick announcement, I am now stocking the Luxe Sparkle Vinyl in the Etsy shop. So I've got a bunch of different colors. I actually really like this product. I think it works great for embroidery, plus the fact that it's iron safe and machine washable. Win-win situation. So check out the shop. I've got a bunch of different colors. These are $14 each, but if you buy 5 rolls of the vinyl, you get a 10% discount on your vinyl purchase. Down below in the comments, let me know what you think about this project, and if there are any other items you'd like to see me try to embroider, maybe I'll give it a shot. Also, if you're new here, I'd really appreciate a subscribe and smash that like button. I've got a bunch of other embroidery machine videos here on the channel you can check out, plus more in-depth videos all about the Brother PE800. Anyways, I'm Jen with the Sewing Report. I'll see you guys again in the next video, and remember, whatever you're doing, make it fun.